Oh, Naughty Dog, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Greetings, one and all. This is Rhythmworks, and welcome to my channel with the sucker punch that has permanently broken my rose-tinted spectacles. I have to say, Naughty Dog was basically one of the developers that really had me as an eternal optimist in terms of gaming. And now I have reached the conclusion that through no fault of their own, I guess, it's just through the fault of the people that were basically in charge. You know, probably Sony, I don't know, but they're kind of going down the route that a lot of AAA titles are going down. Do you know what I mean? It's like, fuck you, pay me kind of vibe. And it's sad to see it with Naughty Dog. But for reasons I will explain why I am not really particularly happy at the multiplayer bonus weekend. Now, it might seem to a lot of people that it's a, you know, it's a goodwill gesture, but you have to understand this, especially for people that actually bought the deluxe edition, for people that bought the triple DLC pack. I bought the DLC pack thinking that what I was going to get in the game would be a notched up version of Uncharted 3. By that I mean the inclusion of co-op arena, co-op adventure, as well as the PvP elements of the game. That's what I thought I was going to get. And I thought that I was actually paying for extra maps and what have you. That's what I thought I was going to be paying for, which I did not mind at all. But the reality is that I'm actually playing 2/3 of a game. There is no co-op featured in the freaking game. There is no level progression. I know I keep harping on about this, but it really is important. And I have to thank one of my brethren, because he actually pointed out to me, he said, Rhythm, you are really having a love affair with Naughty Dog, aren't you? And I couldn't deny it. I had to say, you know what, I really love Naughty Dog. And even though they kind of fucked up with The Last of Us scoped weapons bundles and all that stuff, and I said I'm not going to play it, I still decided to basically give Naughty Dog another chance and somehow be an apologist for Naughty Dog, even with Uncharted 4. But the reality of the situation is this: I've only got 2/3 of a game. I'm paying for stuff that potentially people can now get for free if they play the game hard enough, if they basically just grind it out for the whole duration of the weekend. They can get all of the freaking weapons. Do you know what I'm saying? If they want to, because it's going to be marked down. So for me, it's like, well, what the fuck am I paying another £20 for? Do you know what I mean? I'm just expecting the Uncharted 3 follow on. You know, if they'd given me that, any cosmetic stuff, I would have gladly paid, not a problem. You know, you look at this now and your mind goes back to all of the problems that they had in-house in terms of the departures from Naughty Dog. You look at Amy Hennig's departure, which, by the way, she's going to be receiving a BAFTA Lifetime Achievement Award for her contribution to the Uncharted series, which cannot be denied and it cannot fucking be ignored. You know what I mean? She helped develop the story of Uncharted across the 3 titles. I don't know how much she contributed to this one, but you know, the legacy is there. It is ever present. It will always be there. So big up to Amy Hennig, man. You know, she's done a tremendous job. And there's been other departures from Naughty Dog as well. Do you know what I mean? And it kind of makes me think, well, I would love to be a fly on the wall when they were basically discussing the ins and outs and the disagreements of, you know, the company and the direction of where Uncharted was going. But I have to say right about now that I am going to stick to the resolution that I made a few years ago by stating that I'm no longer gonna be excited for games. I don't care how fucking wonderful trailers basically look, I don't care. I don't care. It's like when I'm going to do the research, keep doing the research. And to think that I'd done the research on Uncharted 4 and was thinking and took it for granted that they were going to give me the full 100 in terms of the different modes that were in Uncharted 3 and follow on from there to Uncharted 4. For me to think foolishly that I was going to get basically the same thing but ramped up in a next gen style, didn't get it. And I was blinded by the fact. And actually forked out another extra £20 to pay for stuff that potentially I can get for nothing. Do you know what I mean? You know, and for Naughty Dog to be offering a multiplayer bonus weekend stinks of fucking COD, man. It really does. It just reminds me of actually going into COD and playing the fucking double XP, the double weapon, double crypto key weekend and fucking getting lagged out and shit because I can't get into no Bumbleclot lobbies. Do you know what I mean? Now, don't get me wrong. I love the game. I love the game. I love the mechanics of the game. I love the look of the game. I love the game. But the overall business practice of what we get in the game, what we get for the game at present. You know, I can't be an apologist and say anymore that, yeah, you know, they got bigger things up their sleeve and what have you. They should have fucking given us the game with all of those features as fucking standard. Sorry, I have to say it, you know what I mean? Considering the amount of freaking delays that the game has had. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, you're delaying the game to make the game a better experience for everybody, but yet still you're only giving people 2/3 of the game. Naughty Dog, come on, man. Come on. Please, come on. But, you know, they don't have to fucking listen to me. Do you know what I mean? I'm just probably a minority. But there's plenty of people going to basically say, nah, man, it's all great, it's all good, it's all blessed. Yeah, man, Naughty Dog, yeah, they're wonderful. Yeah, I thought that as well. You know, and to some degree, I still do think like that. You know what I mean? There is no doubt that Naughty Dog is probably the number one game developer in terms of the games that they put out and the content and, you know, the stuff that they actually put in, the nuts and bolts that they put into the game. There's no doubt about that. But in terms of bare bones business fucking practice, you know what I mean? Because it was going to be a foregone conclusion that, you know, that it was going to be a success. But the game has been a success based upon 2/3 of a game. 2/3 of a game. And I just don't think that's right. I don't think that's cool. I don't think that's kosher. I'm sorry, I just don't. You know, if they had released the game, I know I keep repeating it, but it's worth repeating. You know, if they had just released the game a la Uncharted 3 with all of this, you know, fine. I would forever be buying cosmetic stuff for the game and supporting the game. For the very fact that I've spent more or less £64 and just got 2/3 of a game, it doesn't fill me with excitement anymore. You know, it doesn't fill me with excitement. I just feel like I've been shortchanged, as I've stated in the IGN website. So for me right now, I'm just not gonna be excited about any game, not even Battlefield 1, which initially I had excitement to give to the game. You know, I felt excitement about the game, but, you know, although EA is doing their best to kind of wipe clean their fuck you, pay me practices, do you know what I mean? And I have to say, admittedly, you know, even with games that I don't play, they're trying to fix up with like UFC 2. So, you know, I'm happy for the people that basically play those games, but I don't play those games, so I'm not really feeling the benefit in relation to that. But, you know, in terms of Battlefield, which is a game that, you know, I would love to say, yeah, I'm getting, yeah, I can't wait for it. You know, I just feel a bit dubious right about now, you know, with the whole gaming thing. You know, I'm just not excited anymore, and I refuse to be excited about games anymore. Naughty Dog kind of kept me as an eternal optimist in that regard, but as a result of what I've got and what I'm further seeing, nah, I'm not really feeling it in that way. But anyway, let me know what you think. That is all for me for now. Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. And as always, you don't know the coup, whatever the game, media, platform, format, genre. Happy gaming, because that's what it's truly about. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, brothers and sisters. And until I catch you on the next one, please stay blessed. Magan. Watch this.